Those who give even a tiny amount will enjoy untold blessings in this world, and in the next will be reborn seated on a lotus in the Buddha's paradise. When he completes the reading, he will perform a special Mie pose. The guardian protector of the Yamabushi, the fierce deity Fudo, is usually depicted holding a rope with which he binds and hauls men to their salvation, and an upturned sword with which he severs them from earthly desire. Substituting his prayer beads for the rope and the scroll for the sword, Benkei poses in imitation of Fudo. We hear that his voice resounds through the heavens. Togashi claims to be satisfied with Benkei's reading of the scroll, but he would still like to ask some further questions. The following interrogation is another great highlight, famous for its building pace and tension. Though there are indeed many kinds of priest in this world, Togashi asks why the Yamabushi look so fierce and warlike. Their appearance does not seem very pious. That is easy to explain. According to the sacred laws of their sect, they must tread steep and dangerous paths. Their task is to subjugate evil beasts and poisonous snakes which do harm. Yet they must also show compassion to men, and through religious austerities, they gain enough merit to lead wicked souls to salvation. They pray for peace on earth. For this reason, inwardly they cultivate mercy and compassion, but outwardly they appear fierce to threaten those who stubbornly adhere to evil. The 108 beads of their Juzu rosaries represent the myriad blessings of the Buddha's holy way. Though the vestments they wear are those of priests, why do they wear pilgrims' caps? For Yamabushi, the robes and cap are like armor to a soldier. With the sword of Amida at their sides and carrying staffs like Shakyamunis in their hands, they make pilgrimages to the most distant regions and traverse the highest mountains. Temple priests also carry a staff, but that of the Yamabushi is special. It is said that it protects them. Why is that? A foolish question. Their staff, known as the diamond stick, Kongozue, and so named because it expresses the firmness of faith, is modeled on that used by the Indian hermit sage Arara. While the Buddha was still a young novice with the name Kudon, he went to Arara to serve as a disciple, gaining great virtue and merit. Feeling the power of his faith, Arara gave him the new name of Shofu. How was it transmitted to the Yamabushi sect? From the sage Arara, the staff was handed down to the Buddha and was later adopted by the founder of their sect, En no Shokaku. He used it on pilgrimages across mountains and plains, and from him it was transmitted. Though you are priests, you carry swords. Are they merely for show, or do you use them? Though they may seem like the weapons of a scarecrow, they are not worn just to fool people. The swords are used on those who persist in evil and harm the Buddha's law. They are used not only on beasts, but also on men, for with one death, many lives may be saved. The swords may cut down that which can be seen, but how do you tackle the shadowy demons without form that obstruct the Buddha's path? We recite the 9 magic syllables of the Shingon sect. There is no difficulty whatsoever in that. What of your dress? It is patterned after the deity Fudo's. The meaning of your cap? It is the crown of 5 wisdoms. It folds the 12 laws of karma. The color of your vestments? That of the Kue mandala. The color of those leggings? The blackness of the womb. The 8 laced sandals? They symbolize treading on the 8-petaled lotus. The air we breathe in and out, the Sanskrit ar and un. What is the significance of the 9 magic syllables in the Shingon prayer? What is it? What is it? Benkei replies that such religious mysteries are usually kept secret. But he will explain now to dispel Togashi's doubts. The 9 syllables are Rinpyo To Sha Kai Chin Retsu Zai Zen. When they are spoken, stand upright and strike your teeth together 36 times. With the thumb of the right hand, trace 4 vertical and 5 horizontal lines. At the same time, intone Kyu Kyu Nyoritsu Ryo, and all forms of demon, evil ghost or craving beast will disappear at once like frost under boiling water. The syllables will act as a sword to cut through earthly passion. There is no doubt that one will become invincible against all manner of enemy. Benkei offers to answer freely any other questions his interrogator may have. The virtue of his teachings are infinite. He swears that, as all the gods of Japan and all the holy Buddhas are his witnesses, everything he has said has been true. This section ends with one of the most famous poses in Kabuki, named after the period in history considered Kabuki's golden age and expressing strength and defiance. Benkei will stamp forward and perform the Genroku Mie.